cool. I really miss you. Very simple. You want my dimple. Sky single. Didn't need it come. Get it don't matter the weather. We get better. Carry me gently. Mali gave it. Me I go murder. We're so better. We be together, mommy. Yeah, you are my fire, my fire. Yeah, you're my fire, my fire.
Few hours later.
One eternity later.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. My name is Karen, also known as Corporate Baddie. I hope you guys watch my videos. I hope you guys subscribe, I hope you guys like, and I hope you engage with my content. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in this week's vlog, I don't really have much that I'm doing. The week has been quite it's been quite eventful in terms of like work. Like I've had to do quite a bit of work in the last week, so I've been unable to vlog the way I would hope that I would be vlogging. But yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to just carry you guys with me I think the next few days, because today is Thursday. So I wanted you guys to come with me the next few days. I was hoping that I could have a bit more content for like work, but it's just been I think it's been too busy for me to film content for work. But I did put up a TikTok, so if you guys haven't seen that, please do check out my TikTok. And my TikTok handle is Corporate Baddie 1. Anyway guys, I also just want to say thank you so much to all my returning mobile subscribers. You know, the mobile subscribers, you guys, I love you so much, and I thank you so much for coming back on here, and thank you so much for consistently supporting me. Thank you for engaging with my content. Thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, thank you for sharing. And honestly, I feel so blessed to have the family that I have, that is you guys. Anyway, I'm about to make dinner. I just got home and it's just about 7 p.m. So I'm trying to make a pasta, so I'm just gonna take you guys with me. I also haven't watched Vampire Diaries the whole week, and you guys know that I've been binging Vampire Diaries the last few weeks, so I am going to be watching Vampire Diaries whilst I cook. But I will film my cooking just so I can give you guys a new recipe. So I'll be making pasta, and I'll also be making chuck. To be honest, I'm not really sure right now what that looks like, but I was thinking of doing like a creamy pasta with like grilled chuck and maybe some like sauteed vegetables or sauteed, whatever they're called. Basically just like fried vegetables. That's what I'm thinking of doing for dinner. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment, even if it's just a smiley face. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. We young and naive of me.
So the other day, as I was watching Vampire Diaries, I slept, so it like went through episodes, and I'm not just trying to figure out how far I went, but I think I went up to here. So let's see if we can watch that. Oh my gosh, my Wi-Fi has just acting crazy. Yo, anyway. Let's deal with Elena. Elena really irritates me.
I know Alaric Eternal Sunshine, our relationship out of your brain, but please tell me it's coming back. Or at least say that you missed me as much as I missed you.
Hey guys, so let's get into making this pasta. So in order to make pasta, I'm sure you guys make pasta all the time, but in order to make pasta, you boil your water. So I prefer to boil my water in the kettle first so that it can boil quicker, and then I love to use this clover olive pride. So it's not like virgin olive oil, but I think it's a good alternative to like your ordinary oil. So I pour that into the water. This stops the pasta from sticking to each other. And then I went to the worst job in the world. You guys know I hate doing this. I had to wash my meat. Oh gosh. Anyway, we washed it, guys. We washed it, or at least I tried to. I was using one hand because I was recording, but I ended up like washing it, and I washed it for a couple of minutes. I'm not sure I filmed the entire wash, but I had to get in there because I bought this in the supermarket, but it wasn't like already packed. So I always make sure to go in with my wash because I know people were touching my meat. Let it rest for a bit, and then once my water was boiling fully, I went back with my pasta. So for this pasta, I used the Spiral Ricotta. I think Ricotta is a really good brand for pastas. I think the pasta tastes quite good, and it doesn't stick very easily to each other. So I poured some of that into the boiling water, cooking oil, and I don't know if I showed you this part, guys, but I poured some salt as well into this boil, if that's what I could call it. Anyway, yeah, so I just put that in, and I must say that I think I made a little too much because I was literally making pasta for 2 people, but I put like almost the whole pack of the 500 grams pasta, which was not a very good idea, but I did it anyway. So I had to make sure that, you know, we're gonna eat this for a few days anyway. So I just went in to stir to make sure that all of the pasta that I poured in is inside of the water, just so that it cooks, and then I let that simmer for a bit. Now onto the marinade. You guys know that I really love these Robertson spices. These spice blends are like literal heaven. I'm not very sure about the traditional Bry one, but I feel like the other stuff that I use complements it. I love this I don't know how to pronounce the name of the brand of this, but it's in par something, and I think they've got really, really good spices, and their garlic pepper is one of my faves. So because I'm making a mix for grill, what I did was I made the mix separately just so that I can spread it evenly across the meat. So I went in with some garlic pepper, and I have some paprika, and I have all of these mixes. This rustic garlic and herb from Robertson's is also quite fantastic. Yeah, so this one's really good. So with this one, I try to not put too much because it's quite strong. And then this traditional Bry mix is really not my favorite. I feel like it has an aftertaste, and it carries a little bit of a smell, but yeah, I mean, it adds its own little something, you know, to the meal. so I end up using it as well. And then I always go in with my paprika. I really love paprika, guys. I feel like if there was one spice that if anyone asked me what can't you live without, I think it would be paprika. I really love paprika. I love what it does to food, so I always go in with my paprika. I also like that it gives us some color. And then to end it off, I went in with some black pepper. Now you guys will note that I did not use any salt in this premix, and this is because everything else here already has salt. So if I put salt, it will be overkill. You know, we're trying to be healthy. 2023, wow, you know the vibes, guys. We're trying to be healthy. And then just to make sure that I get this blend together, I'm going to go in with some olive oil. And again, I am pouring too much olive oil, but it's fine, guys. It was already in the mix. So I mix that together just so that I can get a good blend of all of the spices that I'm going to use. And then once I am satisfied with the blend, and you know that it's blended, and then I then go in and mix that into my chuck. So I don't know if I've said this to you guys before, but I really love chuck. I prefer chuck, to be honest, to a lot of cuts of meat, because it's very soft and very easy to use and very easy to cook. So like chuck takes no longer than 30 minutes, guys, in the grill, and I love that. And again, we're going in with the touching of the meat, which is like the worst part for me. I really feel like I should get some gloves for this, but I feel like I will not wear them, so I feel I'm just gonna play myself anyway. So we went in with the mix, and I just tried to mix that. So yeah.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. We young and naive of me to achieve what's from your past. Silly of me to dream of what they had in your kiss. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. I'm naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete. When you cheat, we'll lose within. It took me some time, but now I'm gone. Because I realize I got myself behind. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. Now I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. Now I'm gonna be my own best friend. Controlling, you say that you love me, but you don't. Your family told me.
Okay, guys, so for the pasta, what I needed to get, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to get like a garlicky flavored pasta. So I just took a full onion and I got some garlic and I wrapped them in foil. So I love to grill my vegetables before I blend them for use, because I feel like it just gives them that extra bit of flavor, and I feel like the garlic is so much easier to handle once it has been grilled. So I put that in as I was putting the chuck, and whilst that was in the grill, your pasta was ready, guys. So I poured the pasta into a colander, and as you can see, because I added oil, the pasta didn't hold on to each other. It was cooked perfectly. I actually think this pasta was cooked perfectly. But the process of cooling your pasta doesn't end on you taking it out of the pot. If I had left it the way it is currently, it was going to dry up next to each other and it was going to hold still. So I run this through cold water just so that I can get it to cool down, and I can control how it cools down and make sure that it's still separated. So I just ran this through cold water just so that it can cool down quicker, and it was so yum. I kept picking out of it, guys. I really love this pasta. But yeah, so I just made sure that it was all cool. After that, I poured the pasta back into the pot just so that it can rest in there whilst I make my creamy sauce. And I must say that Vampire Diary was slapping at this point, guys. It was slapping. Elena forgot her memories, and I'm just going through an emotional roller coaster all over again. Anyway, guys, let's go into making the sauce for the pasta. So in order to make the sauce, I mean, this is probably like the last step, but I like to prepare well in advance. So I got some of my cheese, and I grated the cheese because I'm going to be pouring it into the pasta. I also got some of the mozzarella and I added that as well. So I just grated the mozzarella as well as my cheddar. So I just mix the cheeses together. They cook at different temperatures, but at this point, guys, I was just going in. I was literally just going in. Okay, so once I was done grating, the next step was to make the white sauce for the pasta. So in order to make white sauce, you prepare your pan and you go in with some butter or margarine. In this case, I used butter. So I use Faye. You guys know I love that Parmalat salted butter, so that's what I went in with. And I leave that in until it is completely melted and almost even frying. I forgot to film the next part, but basically after your butter has fried, separately you take about 3 or 4 tablespoons of flour and you make a paste of the flour with milk. So that's what I did. And then once you've made your paste, you pour that into the butter and you get your, I don't know what this thing is called, guys. Your whisk. Yeah, you get your whisk. And look at me stealing the pasta again. Anyway, you get your whisk and then you pour in some milk as well to give it the consistency that it currently has. And you continue to mix until you have, until you basically have like a smooth mixture. You can continue to add milk until you get the consistency that you're looking for. As you guys can see, I continue to pour my milk into the mix. So once you've let it simmer for a little bit, following the consistency getting smooth, you can then go in to add some black pepper to taste, as well as some salt. And I always go ham with my black pepper, guys. I love the flavor of black pepper. And then after this, I poured in the cheese that we had grated, and that is all for the sauce. So I'm just going to let it simmer. And once it simmers, I'm going to pour it into the pasta. Guys, I wasn't paying attention to the battery on my phone and on my camera as I was filming this, but by the time I was done, my battery died. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe.
One eternity later.
Few hours later.
One eternity later.
Few hours later.
You guys can see how bad my nails are looking currently, like they've moved. So let's see if we can fix this. Hey guys, so today's Saturday. My lips are dry. Anyway, today's Saturday and I'm heading to do my nails. The nails are not nailing, guys, currently, so I decided I was going to do my nails. And I think after I do my nails, I've got a few errands to run with Suri. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've had a good week. I've had a pretty good week. I think it's like, I think I mentioned that it was a bit, you know, but it was a good week nonetheless. So yeah, I need to put this on a tripod. My hand hurts so badly. Yeah, that's better. Anyway guys, I was saying that I have a few errands to run with Suri after this. I'm hoping that I can go to the dentist because currently I don't know how to explain it. I am feeling like pain in the back of my tooth. At first I thought it was like a cavity. I heard it was my tooth growing, but I don't even know what it is at this point. Ish, a dog just ran into the road. Anyway, so I don't know what it is. So I'm just trying to see if I can get that checked, hopefully. I hate the dentist, so I'm trying to put that off as long as I can. But yeah, I'm late for my nail appointment. So I'm supposed to have an appointment at 9. It's like 9:09 and this is when I'm leaving my area. So it's going to take me about 10-15 minutes to get to my nail tech's place. And it's because my helper is not feeling well, so she called me this morning and she was like, oh, I'm not feeling well, but she did mention yesterday that she wasn't feeling well. I should have expected that she wouldn't have come today because she genuinely was not feeling well, so I was like, okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go now. Sorry, I got distracted. So I actually just started tidying up, as you guys saw earlier. Just so that the house is a little bit tidy. It wasn't dirty, so I didn't need to sweep or anything like that because both Sue and I were not home yesterday. So like we literally came home after dinner and we just slept. So yeah, so I'm just heading to her now. I need to call her and apologize actually. Let me just call her because I am disturbing her routine and her, you know, the way she's starting her day out. So let me just call her to tell her.
Oh my god, where's mine?
Huh?
The phone thing.
How you doing, honey?
Oh my god.
Looking so pretty. To do. It does what it needs to do.
No, iPhone camera, it does what it's supposed to do.
In proper light.
Like iPhone, they did it. You know, even like in low...
Hey guys, so I just finished doing my nails. I should just open them. So I just finished doing my nails just now, and they're looking really cute. I need to like balance my tripod right now. It's really not balancing, but I don't know if you guys can see, but they look really, really, really cute. And I had to have her file my nails down because my nails had grown. I don't know if you guys just saw just now, like my nails really grew, so I decided, I'm like, let's reduce them a little bit. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm literally driving to, what do you call this, I'm driving to my parents' house to see if I can pick up Suri so we can go to China Mall and get a few things for the house. Ooh, shit. guys. I don't know, like I thought I was stepping on the brake, I was stepping on the accelerator. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, that's what I plan on doing. I'll keep you guys posted on how the day goes. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what sort of content you'd like to see as well. I think the hardest thing for me in the last few months has been trying to sorry, it's about to vibrate, but yeah, I think the hardest thing for me in the last couple of months has been trying to discover what type of content to put out. And I think more importantly, because I am a diverse human being, like I have so many things that I am, and so it's been very difficult for me to like narrow that down. So I just give you guys everything that I am, and I hope that you guys can see that that's just who I am. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I should share. I think I'm just venting at this point, right? Anyway guys, I'll catch up with you later. Like I said already a million times, I talk too much.
3 hours later.
So I really like this one, but for our house of 2, this one is 3,650. This one is 3,400. That looks stronger. And this is how.
A few hours later.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna have to close off the vlog here, but please like, comment and share my content. I will see you guys next Sunday.